Hello Aquarius, this is your weekly reading for October 15th to the 21st. It's oh my god tarot, and we're going to do a 5-card spread. But first I'm going to say a couple of things about Aquarius because you guys are just lovely, lovely people. Just wonderful. Just the bee's knees. Just very different from everyone else. Like, you guys are weird. You guys are robots. For some reason, you guys can go and detach and compartmentalize all of your emotions, and it's weird because I wish I could do that. And you guys can just close deals. You can get things done, and it doesn't have anything to do with your emotions. You're just out there. I feel like Aquarius people can be adrenaline junkies because there's no like gap between how you guys feel and how you then like taking action. You're just like, I'm just gonna do it, and if mathematically it doesn't make sense, then you won't do it. But there's no like, oh god, woe is me type for long anyway. So that's something that I really like about you guys. Sometimes you'll feel sorry for yourselves, but I mean, it's only a matter of time before you guys actually do something about it. And then you don't even brag and jump around when you do it. You're just like, yeah, that's right, I did it. That's what you do. That's how you do it. Right, so here's your 5-card spread. Wait, oh. Whoa, 10 of Pentacles. Although this 10 of Pentacles is, you know, it's something that happens in Aquarius readings. You guys have, your money for some reason is always like, I mean, money ain't an issue for most of you. You guys, if you're fully evolved, you usually are able to handle your money. 10 of Pentacles, then you have the King of Pentacles, which is like further reinforcing the fact that there's stability with money, or there's like an emphasis on it. So what are we, in the wealth management area? Like, buddy. Or maybe your money is just changing. Like, everything's changing because everything's financially getting better. Which, dope, high five, share with me. Then you have the, okay, so there's a lot of people trying to get all up in it. So I think that, okay, 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely this is about money. Okay, you could be dealing with a bunch of other, you know, you could be dealing with earth signs like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But, it's, okay, let's just get into it instead of me just going, okay, here, and that, and that, and that. All right, so let's get your oracle cards going. This is the predetermined theme of your reading, right? I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Romance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, just to see what the overall scheme of things is. What the callback. Reconciliation. Oh, I knew it. Finances and career. We'll just turn it up right there. I wonder if I should just like put them on an angle right from the jump, because they never want to stay up. Someone from your... Buddy, relax. Yo, chill. Okay, so then this. Very soon. Very soon. Okay, so the first card you got was Reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life. There's always people trying to get back up in there because you guys always have it going well in one area. Finances, career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Very soon, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I like the theme. I like that you're in control. I like that this is all up to you. But what I also like is the way that it ties into the spread. Because you have 10 of Pentacles, so you're winning right now. Like, things are going well in one way, and some people want to get back up in it. That's why there's reconciliation. Some people are trying to come back. And that's really what I thought as soon as... When I got to the 6 of Pentacles, I was like, okay, who's trying to get some money? Who's wanting you to share with them, and people might even be fighting over it, okay? So this is one of those situations that reminds me of, like, you know, you being a good provider and then having responsibilities to your family, like your mother or your siblings, and then you having someone else and they kind of want you to put more money into them. Scenarios like that. But let's see the journey here with the whole spread. You have the 10 of Pentacles, which means, I guess, money is flowing, money is going well, or at least the way that you make your money is going well for you. You're very smart with your money. Perhaps you have investments and all that stuff that I don't even know what the fudge is about, but you guys do because you're earth signs. Like, you guys have this practical, stable way of looking at the economy and being like, this plus this makes sense, this plus this doesn't make sense. So you have financial gains, and you're doing well. You're like, at least even if you're not earning that money right now this week, you're planting the seeds to do it. So your brain is good, which, I mean, with all Aquarius, I'm like, their brains are like, teach a man to fish, give a man a fish, or teach a man to fish. Aquarius is definitely represent to me like teach a man to fish. They'd rather learn how to create their own opportunities, and that's what they do, and they just do it. No hesitation. So then you have this card, the World, and I'm like, okay, well, is this like life-changing money? Because this is a whole synthesis here. This is a whole rebalancing of where you're like, all right, we've created some boundaries in our lives, and it's really been called to our attention for a long time. So I feel like in the last few readings, or the last 6 months or so of readings, I noticed that like people are just trying to take advantage of Aquarius. So I think during this time you guys have kind of created boundaries, but it's like about, are you enforcing them now? Are you going to, like, don't you feel like this is the time that you're gonna have to really sit down and be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna lend any money that I can't part with forever. Like, you know, stuff like that when it comes to your finances, especially. And or rule number 1, my parents come first. They're old. They're, you know. Number 2, I don't need you. We're not married, so you don't get to know or get to do anything with my money. Like, you know what I mean? Like setting those boundaries about your role, because it's easy to take advantage of an Aquarius male or Aquarius female and be like, okay, well, it's us, baby, and then they take all the money and go to the casino. They go, look, it's us that lost. We lost all our savings. Sorry. You know, but this is about like enforcing boundaries and creating changes because of those boundaries being implemented. You have people in an uproar, people fighting, people not being that awesome, but they're just fighting to get your either attention or money, or just like live with you, or like they're just trying to be in your energy. And there's just people who are equally of weight that are interfering, or not interfering, but they're just giving you a bunch of like, this to me is like people fighting over your money or over your attention because you're doing so well. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles, which is all about, hey, I'm doing well, let me share with people I care about, share with others, whether that be not even like sharing as in, let me just buy you a car. Like, this is like, this is donating to GoFundMe. This is, my brother has been wanting to go to college and he wasn't able to because we didn't have the money, and now I have the money and I can pay for it steadily, but not all at once. Like, you know what I mean? This is like, I'm helping you out. I'm making it my responsibility to help you out, somebody who needs it, not necessarily somebody who just wants something, but trying to make things better, trying to be positive with your gratitude is in you giving back. And then you have to like really remember those boundaries, because if people are fighting over it, it might even be people who don't deserve it, right? People who don't want to work for themselves. If they're fighting over someone else's money, if you even have any of that energy this week from anyone and you're hesitant to who to lend money to or who to provide for this week, definitely be like, okay, well, if you guys are fighting, then you should be able to put that energy into getting work or getting an extra job to not borrow money from me, because borrowing money to me is like a favor. It's like I'm probably not going to get the money back, and if you're fighting over it, then that's kind of suspect right there in itself. Plus this 5 of Wands is in reverse, so I'm wondering, even if you're just dealing with another earth sign, but you could be dealing with like fiery energy, earth signs that are like Aries moon, Sag moon, Leo moon, you know, ascendants. But it's weird, like it seems like there's not conflict, but there's like competition for your attention to be like let's say you're planning on moving and you're like, I don't know if I should get an extra bedroom for my mom, or I should just move out somewhere really far on my own and help my mom pay for her rent, or like, I'm not necessarily saying that it's a mom-like situation, but it's just factors of people that are, for some of you it's like a sibling, or it's like just some family member you inherited, and then just it gets complicated. But with the theme cards here saying it's reconciliation and finances and careers are on the mind, it might be just because the opportunity of like your work is giving you a significant amount of money, your finances are improving because maybe you're even an entrepreneur. I mean, you are an earth sign, so I mean, or you're an Aquarius, so you guys are very revolutionary, and there's a lot of earth energy here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, like there's just a lot of structure and stability, and there's a lot of just like, I naturally have the capacity to generate a lot of money, wealth, income. I'm Capricorn-like with the finances, you know, I'm ambitious and I'm making money, and the money train is in motion, and that's fine, and I work hard and all that stuff. So maybe you're softening on the whole past relationship thing. There could be reconciliation with that person, but they might be toxic, and if they're the one fighting to get anything, then pass. Like, finances issues are a factor in your love life. Of course they are, because people just want to take stuff from you very soon. Like, clearly decide what you want, so you know what comes, so that it comes to you now. So Again, defining those boundaries, make sure people aren't fighting for your resources, stuff that you've worked really hard to achieve. Just because it comes easily to you now doesn't mean that people should just benefit from it, because what? Did they make your life easier or harder during that time that you were having your career mellow itself out and into something very comfortable? Were they obstacles, or were they helping you? Were they supporting you? Who is the one fighting? Like, you know what's funny? It's like, if anyone is fighting, I said, you know what? Say no, forget it. But if it's somebody who's like, look, I've been holding you down for all this time, and your ex comes back and you suddenly just want to do what they say, like, what the heck? I don't mean that type of fighting. That's some truth serum to you. Some of you guys might be weak for an ex, but like, I would say literally use your discretion, just like the theme cards say. And someone is from the past is returning, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to share your wealth with them. I mean, if you feel like you're gonna go for the sob story, who am I to tell you what to do? Who is anyone to tell you what to do? But just clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If you're willing to go into a relationship or stick it out with that person that's just kind of a user, or whoever that is, if they're really just coming in for money and a good lifestyle with you, live in your nice place or whatever, they really just kind of double take and just realize that's what it is. Like, this person comes and goes, there's always battles, there's always fights, you know, there's boundaries, and you might even have to fight to enforce those boundaries with them. But at the end of the day, you're at least calling the shots. You're the one who's, you know, casting everyone, all right, I give you some change from my pocket, here's a house. You know, you guys are doing well, and people want that to rub off on them, so just be careful with where you put your energy, because some people will just take it and then they won't give anything back. Right, so there it is. There's your weekly reading. I hope you enjoyed it, Aquarius. And if you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!